The year is 1984. Although a few industry insiders and music lovers know of Prince's talent and inexhaustible cool, the world would have this icon thrust into the public domain. Purple Rain would hit theaters in July of that year, and this film would go down as one of, if not the greatest rock musical ever put to film. It was a seminal moment in history, and little Simply Mike, I too stood transfixed by the power of the Purple One. He is still unmatched in musical content. Johnny Cash was the man in black, but Purple, well, that was for Prince. And what I admired about him was his fearlessness, his bravery in his sexuality, his bravery in fashion, and the message that he brought forth in his music and lyrics. They still resonate with many of us, even now. To this day, I still hum a few of his tunes. So when I saw this Yo-Yo, I said, that reminds me of Prince. Rest in peace, Brother Nelson. We miss you. Not to get too downhearted on you guys, welcome to the Defenders of Yo-Yo. I just had to do a little tribute. Today, we are examining the latest from SF Yo-Yo's The Motive. And you might want to get excited about this one. This is just hot sexiness on a string. In the last video, we came to the conclusion that we do not know what SF stands for. And it doesn't matter, because we know what SF stands for. And that, my friends, is a double entendre. Before we dive into the motive, it's necessary for us to examine a little history. So the SS was the first SF that came under my radar. Then the DLRN hit. Shortly afterwards, the BFF. And although they made a splash, the Bliss, when it hit, it let us know that SF wasn't screwing around. So by the time the statement popped up, we was well on our way. And there was rabid fans all over the place. In the minds of us players, SF went from, oh, that's a nice yo-yo, to, oh wow, these guys really know what they're doing. And it was the Bliss that put us onto that thinking. I mention the Bliss because there's a lot of its DNA in the motive. And the motive takes me back to that time when I wasn't too sure if SF could repeat its initial success. Sometimes yo-yo companies come out with a really good yo-yo and then they fail to repeat that. But rest assured, all of SF's yo-yos, including this, are fascinating winners from the indie brand. Now getting to the motive, it is essentially a Bliss with an inner ring bimetal design. We'll talk about the play dynamic a little later, but that's essentially what it is. It has the same feel, the same exact diameter, the same exact width. But if you missed the Bliss, here's your opportunity to get in on it right now with this motive. I asked SF if this copycat aesthetic was intentional, and they said just a little bit, because connoisseurs have been playing the Bliss for about a year. So the motive is his new signature. Check the stats. Since these yo-yos are so similar, I put the status as equal to SF's best, the Bliss. Still one of my favorites. But you know how you had that honeymoon period where, oh, it's just blowing everything out of the water, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread? Well, I wanted to give myself time to be objective. SF's yo-yos are still some of the best spinning boys in the game, and the Bliss tops the hill as far as I'm concerned. But it does play just a little different than the motive. The motive is just a little bit more powerful. You can feel it. And the only reason I can feel it is because I play them back to back. I wouldn't go so far as to say that one is better than the other, but I have a great fondness for the Bliss over the Motive, but the Motive is a very, very close second. Very. Let me illustrate it like this. The Bliss will stay in my case and I play with it over carpet, whereas the Motive, I can use as my everyday carry. I just feel secure in it. Here's a small clue for what we got going next time.
So your plan won't work. Try something else. You're number 2, aren't you? So it was your idea then, Snake. Thought you could find my weak spot, did you? But you weren't able to.
Thank you for watching. This has been the SF Motive Yo-Yo Review. I'm gonna let this beat play out because I like this song. In the meantime, click like, subscribe, join the conversation, and let me know what you think. I will catch you guys in the next one. And I do have something coming that I'm looking very much forward to. Alright guys, I'll check y'all out in the next one. Peace.